A very common question I ask like a cook or illustrator or like a designer, why aren't you monetizing your knowledge? They would say this: you're gonna start anyway, why not now? If you want to learn how to turn your knowledge into income, then this video is just for you. Hey, what's up guys? My name is David, and over 6 years ago, I decided to jump into this knowledge-based business where I learned how to turn my knowledge into income. Now, initially when I first started, it was really tough, but there are a few things that I did that helped me be able to start turning my knowledge into income. And today, I'm getting clients that pay me thousands of dollars for the knowledge that I have. Well, there are a few steps in order for you to move from where you are right now into monetizing your knowledge. And that's what this video is all about, to help give you like a guiding principle so that you would know exactly what steps to take if that is you right now. Now, before I share with you exactly how I did it, I like to also mention that one of the key barriers to somebody turning their knowledge into income, regardless of whether you're a cook or a CEO, is confidence. You spend most of your life in the environment that you're most comfortable with. A very common question I ask like a cook or illustrator or like a designer, why aren't you monetizing your knowledge? They would say this: I don't think that many people are interested in what I have, or this common statement, right? Everybody else is also doing it. Or they would also say there's nothing special about my knowledge. Sound familiar? Maybe you've also done the same thing, right? Or maybe even a CEO, he might say something like, you know what, David, I'm only valued in the organization, but I'm not sure if I were to step out, if I would also be valued equally in the private sector. And so I find in this full spectrum of different professionals, the most common thing that's holding them back, like what I mentioned just now, is confidence, right? They're too comfortable in their environment that they do not feel confident that another environment would be ready to pay them as well, if not even better, for the knowledge that they have. Now, here's the thing. Here's why I believe that if you would turn your knowledge or work to turning your knowledge into an income, there is a high probability for you to even make a lot higher than what you would in your own corporate space. It is for this reason, right? We always pay the private doctor more than a general practitioner. Would you agree? Right? A general practitioner will always be paid a nominal fee, whereas if a private doctor would do the same procedures as the general doctor, they would receive 2, 3, 4 times more than the general doctor. So what am I trying to say? The point I'm trying to make is when you are willing to take a step out in confidence that your knowledge and your expertise is able to help somebody else achieve success, this market that you want to attract will perceive you as an expert or a specialist in a specific field. And because you're seen as a specialist, they would be willing to pay you a lot more than a generalist. The world is looking for mentors. Why? It's because mentors can help accelerate their growth. Just like you are looking for a mentor to help accelerate your growth, to turning your knowledge into income. So if there was something I want to start recommending you, it would be this. It would be to start believing that there is a market out there that's waiting for you. Right? It's a little step of faith, it's a little step of belief, but here's the reality. The reality is that there are people out there that want your knowledge, the people out there who want your expertise, because it's going to help them accelerate faster to their end goal. Now, with that in mind, I want to share with you the 3 things that I did that helped me accelerate this path into monetizing my knowledge. Now, 6 years ago, or rather more than 6 years ago, when I started out on this journey in this education space, I was very blessed to have, number one, a mentor. Right? I was actively searching for a mentor, and just at the point where I started, I already had somebody to guide me through the process. Now, this mentor did a few things for me. First of all, he gave me an opportunity to be a part of his process, right? And he would teach me things that I should look out for, things that I should pay attention to. Even he taught me how to craft and design a program, right? And for programs with not much risk, he will give me an opportunity to create it and even service the client on my own. He will bring me to appointments, he will bring me to discussions, even email correspondence between him and his clients. Now, This definitely accelerated my growth, and it probably saved me a lot of time and resources as well. So the first recommendation I have for you in this journey to turning your knowledge into income would be to have a mentor. Now, the mentor could be me, it could be somebody else, but whatever the case, it has to be somebody that you resonate with, has the same values as you, and somebody that you can learn from to accelerate your growth process. Now, number 2 is to find like-minded individuals. So whether you're a cook or a CEO, find groups of individuals who are not just in your profession, but these professionals also want to earn a side income or want to be able to learn how to monetize their knowledge, right? One of the things that I found to be extremely impactful is when you do things with somebody else. There must be a reason why when people train for marathons, they have a pacer to run with them always, right? For 2 key reasons. Number 1 is the pacer will help ensure that the one that's running in a marathon will keep continuously in the right pace and not give up, right? So number 2, it forms as an encouragement to the one who's training for the marathon. So it's always good to have somebody to work together with. Now, when I first joined this industry, or rather when I first started this journey into turning my knowledge into income, I joined a professional group of individuals who have varying experiences. So in such a meeting, they would share their knowledge, they would share their experiences, and it's a form of mentorship, but it's also a form of a pacing, right? Especially with those who have just started like me as well. So this step really helped me accelerate my process. And number 3 is have an avenue for you to practice your knowledge, right? So I would recommend that one of the best places would be social media. The most common mistake is for you to ponder and to think and rethink and think again if your product is right for the market, right? If your knowledge is right for the market, if your insights is right for the market, why don't you go ahead and test it out, right? Share a quote, share a quick video, right? Share a quick like a picture, or if you're a coach, share a quick picture, right? If you're a leader, share a picture of you leading people, right? Or share some leadership tips, right? All these different steps when you post on social media gives you an idea about how receptive the market is towards you. And for those posts or content that you share that doesn't have very much engagement, it tells you something. It tells you that there's a little bit need for refinement. And so go ahead and refine those things and put it out there again and see how the market responds to you. So in total, there are 3 areas that I'd like you to think about in taking this step into turning your knowledge into income. Number 1, get a mentor. Number 2, be around like-minded people. And number 3, have an avenue for you to practice. Well, now that you know, give it a try.